You guys, it's Guiana, and I'm back with another sit down video. So, I wanted to come on here today and I wanted to talk about Naya Rivera. I'm sure that you all have saw in the news or social media, through social media, that something very very tragic happened to her. Um, and it's just so sad, but it hit a nerve with me, hit a couple nerves with me. Um, but it once again confirmed for me, um, that we're not promised tomorrow, no matter how young you are, no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how rich and famous you are. None of that stuff um, makes you invincible to death. So, if you, I don't know, I'm sure some of you all on here, um, there's a butterfly flying around and it's so cute. Sorry, y'all. But if you have a spirit of discernment, I'm sure that you're able to sometimes look at people and you don't know exactly what it is that you're noticing about them, but you know that it's something. Or you're able to pick up on sadness or joy or just whatever it is that they have within them. You're able to pick up on it. And for her, for some reason, I just felt like so connected to her. Not in like a weird creepy way, but just being able to understand, how she may have felt and where she was at in her life. So I don't know exactly how long ago it was, but she went through a divorce, um, and she also had an abortion, and she also had some other struggles. She had been arrested for domestic violence. I have too. There were just a lot of similarities in her story, and she was only 33 years old, is what I had read. But you know, it's sad because it just doesn't seem like she was able to experience exactly what it was she was looking for. You know, um, because there's certain things that money can't buy. And so she had during quarantine, she had sorry, there's a fly. During quarantine, she had started pressing flowers, and I don't know if okay, so pressing flowers doesn't seem very like fun, doesn't seem interesting, doesn't seems kind of boring. But it's deeper than that. You know, for her, I believe it probably was a way for her to connect and become more to become one with nature. It was a way for her to be able to preserve. We know that flowers are once alive, and then when they die, that's usually it. But when you're pressing dried flowers, it's symbolism. Okay, she she seemed very lonely and unfulfilled, and then even looking at a few of her Instagram posts, um, previously before she had passed away, she talked about like not being promised tomorrow. And then there was like, I think it was like the second from last on her Instagram, but it was like a picture of just her and her son where she was holding them, and she was like, just the two of us. A lot of subliminals, and I think a lot of us like put subliminal things up on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, like unbothered, hashtag unbothered. Like, usually it's because like we're targeting somebody and we're letting them know, like, you don't phase me. But yeah, those posts, like, it was ironic, it was ironic that she passed away shortly after all of the posts that she had on Instagram. I hope you all can see me clearly. Sitting outside in the sun where it's hope you're able to see me. It looks dark to me on here, but yeah, um, she just seemed like a lonely, lonely individual. And once again, especially as women, we're looking to be loved correctly. We're looking for fulfillment in life. You know, um, And all the money and fame in the world is not going to bring you that. I don't care who you're laying next to. I don't care where you're at, Dubai, Paris, France, wherever. You know, there's there's certain areas to you that um only a person with certain qualities is able to fulfill, because that's what it's meant for. Okay? Real love, not this other stuff that we see out here. But yeah, I just wanted to touch on that because it was so sad. She was, like I said, so young. 33 is so young, and um she had a whole life ahead of her. Yet she had even been with Big Sean before and had found out about their engagement being broken off through the internet. And then had, I guess, one time walked in on him and Ariana Grande sitting somewhere. I don't know what they were doing. That's just what I read. So she's had her fair share of experiences, being arrested for domestic violence. If I know from my experience with it, I could go back and forth with that, and I could, say things about that. But at the end of the day, um, you see a mugshot, but you don't know the backstory. And I think that's how it was for her too. But she, when that happens, that woman, when she's the one in that situation, she's the one that has to explain it, and she's the one that has to, um, walk around defending her name and defending herself. So she had that experience, and I did too. I understand. But it's just sad. It's just so sad. And my condolences, go out to her and her family. Um, but it's not, for those of us that still are here, it's not too late for us to continue to progress and to be progressive and to grow and to flourish and to nourish and to do everything that it is that we're supposed to do and everything that it is that we need to do. Um, because, you know, as she said, and as I believe as well, you're not promised tomorrow. So, regardless of, any hearsay or any past relationship residue or anything that has to do with, um, that's not benefiting you in a way that lifts your spirits or is helping you to become a better person. Um, and if it's costing you, it's time to kind of let that go, or at least reevaluate it. Because at least if you look at some situations in your life and you take time to reevaluate them, some things may stick out to you, and you may see that, maybe it's not worth your time, or maybe it is, and you know, you can try to make that work. Otherwise, um, you can start your healing process and go on from there. But yeah, it's I feel like that right now. Like, I feel like if I was to die right now, like today, I would not have experienced true love. Like, I would not. I know we've heard about that whole Will and Jada and August Alsina thing or whatever, which, don't even get me started on that. I'm not even going to get into that just because I just can't. I posted my opinion on Facebook, but um, it's. I feel like if I was to die right now, like, would I have been able to say I experienced true love? No. Um, no. But I would be at peace, with myself and with knowing that I lived my life. At least the end was good. I used to drown out any pain or any sorrow, anything like that, with alcohol. Like, I just wanted to, didn't know what the cure was. So I drowned myself in liquor day in, day out for a while. And when I finally realized, oh, I thought that was a wasp, you guys. But when I finally realized and found out that um, it was all within me, that's when everything changed. That's like a light. It's like a light switch or something went off, and it opened my eyes. So I don't know, but I will talk to you guys later. It looks like my computer's getting really dark. Oh, I hope you guys could see me. But I love you guys. Stay blessed, and be a blessing. Have a great rest of your day. If you want to hear me talk about that whole Jada, Will, and August thing, I will, respectfully. But woo, I don't know. You guys, I gotta go in because there's a huge.